It's commanding Cash-A-Thon time. It's commanding Cash-A-Thon time. Hey, welcome everybody. This is the Friday commanding Cash-A-Thon. And oh my goodness, a frog jumped right in my throat right at that second. Pardon me. I'm your host, Catherine Perry of the Daily One Command, and every Friday we get together and we call out that cash money honey. And I'm kind of excited about today. This has been a unique week. And if you haven't had a chance to check out the open session um, live streams that we've done starting Monday leading up until today, where we just opened a space for our creation and opened something within us, our capacity to receive. It's been a really beautiful week. And so today we're bringing all that energy, all that power, all that intention and clarity with us into this moment to command for the cash that we want, need, or desire. So today's one command session is for increasing your ability to attract and receive cash. Now, we do have a particular lens, and I'm going to excuse me 1 second because I do have to do something extra with StreamYard here. Pardon me, this is the joy of going live. And we're going to go ahead and pull it up because I've got a little treat for you today, something that I play with very often. It brings me big smiles and it just lifts my spirits. And I'm hoping to be able to share this with you today. Okay. So once it gets here, I'm going to have to just check and see, will it arrive? Are you here? Absolutely. Okay, so it's going to be here. So just one moment. I thought I had everything ready for you. And then I realized I wanted to give you this one thing. Have you ever done that? You had a friend coming, you were all excited about them coming, and you got everything ready. You cleaned the house, you make the meal, and there was that one thing you definitely wanted them to have, and you forgot to set it out. Well, that's what's happening for me. And this will give you a chance to get a drink of water, get situated. And I want to invite you, while we're in this space, to think about the cash money that you want right now. Now, we might think, well, I need it. I've got to have it. You don't understand, Catherine. There's stuff going on. Yeah, I want you to have it too. I absolutely want you to have it too. Okay? So just think about it and notice how you are holding your idea about this. Okay? Think about how you're holding the idea about the cash money that you want to receive. Okay, so let me come back here, and I am still getting to that slide. Google, you're not my friend today. You're not my friend today. Come on now. All right, so StreamYard, be my friend. Okay, so let me, because I really want you to see this. Okay, I got to stop it and restart it. Thank you for being patient with me right now. All right. There it is. Okay. So what we're going to be sharing today is what I want to share with you is this, because we have a particular lens that we are looking through on our money beliefs. And it is my ability to attract and receive money by my command increases every day. So tune into that. This is the lens that we are going to be creating from, that your ability to attract and receive money by my command increases every day. You know, very often people can be amazing attractors, but they don't really know how to actively receive. And so this is a two-part command. And tune in to how you are thinking and feeling about that right now. And I want to share with you one of my favorite little, this came from a TikToker. And let me start come on now. And I've got there we go.
Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid.
How do you like that? I found that on TikTok. This is also listed on YouTube. I have the links in the description. And if you were to type into YouTube, ching, ching, ching money tree, you'll find it. There's several versions. They have extended versions, shorter versions. And what is so powerful about one, the repetition about this type of video, the repetition really impresses that subconscious mind. Two, it's in a rhythm, right? And so our heart starts aligning to it, and then it's musical and it bypasses all of that critical thinking. So if you wanted to play with that, I love playing with it. And I hope you enjoyed that too, because this is one of my favorite tools. Okay, so let's get back to today. Now, do want to be sure and mention that if you wanted to comment, and I really would appreciate comments, especially if you're on the Facebook group, what you'll need to do so that I can see your comments is to grant StreamYard permission to see your name at StreamYard Facebook. So all you got to do is like the page and I'll be able to see your comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, then all you have to do is just comment and I'll be able to see them. And if you are watching this after the live broadcast, what you need to do is to, we want to do hashtag replay, type that before your comment so that I can get your feedback. I really would love to see your questions, your comments, because I want to design content for you that is relevant and that helps you. And the best way I can do that is to hear from you. Okay. So who is ready to command? Okay. Now, who knows how much money you want to attract, create, or manifest today? Like, you may have a lot of stuff going on. You may have one specific thing. You may just want to have the experience of having a lot of cash. And guess what? One reason is not better than the other. If there's something within in you that's rising up that says, show me the money, then and you're saying that to the universe is saying, okay, you've asked and it is given. The only thing that we question is whether or not we can really have what we want. If it'll really happen because of the other time, because of stuff in the past, maybe even when we were smaller, maybe last month. We don't know, but there was something that happened that made you decide that when you ask, no one's listening, no one cares, that you're just going to struggle. Life's hard, get over it. That you made a decision in that moment and you accepted it, and somehow your subconscious mind in that second grabbed a hold of it. Want to let go of that today? What if it is true that you can, pardon me, that you can command for cash, and if whatever necessary action will in order to receive it, whatever, little intuitive hit you get, you will have the ability to follow it. What if that's true? What if you get a bonus? This happens to a lot of my clients, and it happened with Asara, and then especially in the Commanding Wealth. They said, this is so weird. I've never gotten a bonus. No one in my company's ever gotten a bonus. They are notorious for not giving raises. And suddenly the bosses decided that they wanted to bless me with a bonus. And we're talking like nice bonuses, $5,000, $10,000 bonuses out of the blue. People talk about they just had a inkling to go grab a scratcher, right? And here's $5,000 I didn't know. I knew someone that her faith was so clear. She absolutely knew that if she wanted it, decided to get it, and took action, she had that all linked up really clearly within her. And Asara tells this story, who's the creator of the One Command, that one day they were just all, Asara was out with two of her friends, and one of them was her daughter. And they said, let's stop for lunch. And this was back kind of when, hey, not everybody was still taking those fancy things called debit cards. And it's like, I don't really have the cash with me. I've got my card, but I don't know where we could go. And they saw a convenience store, and the daughter said, let's go. And they're like, what are we going to eat? Gas station food? I don't think so. And she went in, she asked for 3 scratchers and handed them to him. She said, we're going to get our lunch money. Scratched the tickets. And I think one got 50, one got 20, another got a little $30, right? And it was just like, here we go. And she just had it so clear in her mind that if she had a need, it would be fulfilled and the way would be shown to her. Would you like to have that clarity? Would you like to have that faith? And that's faith in, hey, I've never seen it before, but I'm going to trust it's there, right? Trust in things unseen. What if you had that level of trust inside of you that you just acted from that? You know, the universe loves it when you do that. Money loves it when you do that. So breathe into that possibility. Just let that idea just expand within you. It's just a little seed, just a little drop. And the reason that you'll hear me breathing, I'm not having an asthmatic episode here. Inspiration is breath plus action, and I process physically. And I'm also breathing deeply to give you a prompt to breathe. Okay, so when I'm feeling energy starting to move, I take a deep breath. You're going to have to pardon me. I've got my little dog who's decided that he never goes out, that now's the time, but he's going to have to wait. So you may hear a little fussing around me. I live in a little teeny house. Dusty, come. You're going to have to wait. I am so... I'd show you. He's decided now's the moment. But we're just going to open that potential. We're just going to allow that idea to come in. Thank you. Yeah, we're just going to let that come in. And you know how much money, you know the money amount. Hey, and how about we want money that we expect, right? Money that we'd like to see come in. We don't know how. And let's command for some unexpected cash. I love windfalls coming in. How about you? So who wants to go for it with me? So whatever the amount of money is that you are commanding for, we've already set the conditions. This is yours in particular. Okay. I don't know how and then state the amount of money that you want to bring in. Now we are dealing with cash money, but this also implies checks. And hey, I love when sometimes something will happen on my credit card and they go, hey, we got some extra rewards. Would you like to claim them? Yes, I'm claiming my rewards. We've had people who've had debts suddenly forgiven. or erased. And does that increase your cash? Yes. Sometimes we would like money to flow to us in a new job. Sometimes we are looking for new clients, business partners. Right now, I want to invite you, and here's what we're doing before the command. And here's what I like to do. I hope you can see my morning. Okay. I'm going to lean forward. So as I'm thinking about the money, so right now I do have a specific money need in my life. And so right now, and I know how much that money is. Okay, I've got it. I know that amount. How do I know the amount? Because I sat down, I looked at what I needed the money for, what were the expected expenses. I looked at what money I had now. I saw the gap, right? And I'm commanding into the gap. Okay, I know some people are taking notes. So then what I do is I do a search with my eyes. You see my eyes are rolling around. I'm looking down. I wonder how many ways that money is going to arrive. I don't know how it's arriving. I only know it's here now. I wonder how many ways I can receive money. I wonder how many ways I can receive money. And what we're doing is we're kind of unsticking our brain. There's a theory that our eyes are attached to our brain, and as we look around, and if it hurts or whatever, you'll notice that's where your block is, right? But as we're looking around, we're actually turning on different parts of our brain, and we're unsticking ourselves from the fear. We're putting ourselves in a state of wonder. So one more time, we're like, wow, okay, because my specific money needs an extra $10,000 right now. So, wow, I wonder how that's going to arrive. I wonder how many ways I can receive it. I don't know how. I don't know how. There are many ways to receive $10,000. I only know I have $10,000 now, and I am fulfilled. I wonder how many ways I can receive that. Notice I'm not saying I wonder how many ways I can make that. There's a lot of ways. But when we say that, sometimes we go, well, I don't know. I can't do that. I don't know anything about the internet, Catherine. I would never do that, right? Your critical brain. But what if you did want to be open to more ways? You would look around. I wonder how many ways I could make money. And I wonder how many of those ways are fun and enjoyable. I don't know. I don't know how many ways I could, honestly and realistically make the money. I only know I am a money making machine, honey. I am a money making machine. I can't not make money. Claim that for you. Hello, Mr. David. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I'm so happy you're with us. Hello, Miss Crystal. Hey, if you hit like or heart, I can see who's here. Yeah. So move around, move your shoulders, because we got to get our receiving muscles. Yeah, let's get those receiving muscles. You got your hands? Oh yeah. We're gonna pull that in, right? Oh yeah. Warming up. We're warming up. How many ways can you make money? I don't know how many ways I can make money. That's the command. How many ways can you receive it? Well, I don't know how many ways I can receive it. I only know I'm a money-making machine right now. I only know that I have an incredible capacity to receive money now, and I am fulfilled. Do you feel my energy's coming up? I'm getting excited. I'm getting a little shouty, little Texas shouty. I hope I'm not shouting too much for you, but dang it, I'm excited. I'm excited for you because you're going to have a fantastic result. And I just absolutely know that you're going to be sending me messages and letting me know what success you had. And I'm going to look right at you and I'm going to tell you that whatever it is that you are commanding for, I absolutely know that you have it now and I support you. I absolutely know you have it now and I celebrate with you. And I am fulfilled. I am blessed by that knowledge. Beautiful, beautiful. One more thing we're going to do. And if you've been on the broadcast earlier this week, you've seen this because we walk around in this. I want, and you're speaking out and you're hoping to be seen or heard. I want to invite you to turn in, and you've got that money amount. I want you to turn into your heart. Tune into that part of you that's saying, I want, I need. Tune in. You might look down. Where is that want, need, or desire coming from? And I'm going to really focus on wants or needs because our true desire never changes. But wants and needs change. Internally, let that voice. Now you may or may not hear it, you may feel it. I'm kind of a knower. But if that part of you that's saying, I want that money, I need that money, just tune in and ask, why do you need it? Why do you need that money? That amount of money? Be present and notice what answer arrives. Sometimes there's a specific thing, so I can get this, do this, so I can pay that bill. And then ask, so why does that matter? And you might get answers like, I need it so that I can be safe. I need it so that I'm protected or taken care of. I need that so that I don't have to worry. Whatever answer comes up, be present to it. And this is a piece that a lot of people don't spend time with. They circulate in their head about the story about it, but they're never really truly connecting into the part of them that's asking. Remember to breathe. And then here's your answer. I want you to have that too. I want you to have what you need. I want you to have that security and safety. I'm so glad you let me know what you needed because I'm here for you. And I'm going to make sure it happens for you because I love you. Because you're precious to me. And then just invite that part of you that was going, I want, I need. Just invite that part of you up into your heart. When you were speaking to that part of you, when you came into awareness, what part of you showed up? The part that needed, that wanted, that suffered, that was afraid? Or was it something greater? Yeah. It was your I am creator, your greater intelligence, speaking directly to that small, fearful part of you. What's it going to be like to create without fear? What's going to be like to ask for what you want and need without shame or fear, but instead confidence, courage, trust? What's that going to be like? And if you can't get a vision of it, it's okay, because you've never maybe thought about it like that. So we're going to do a command at a different level. Wherever you felt that tension when you were speaking to that part of you that get I want, when you looked down and said, why do you want or need that amount of money? And then the answer showed up and you opened this dialogue. I'm teaching you something here, and I hope you'll model it and practice this and play with it. You're meeting yourself in love and compassion. And from that state of being, don't you think it'd be easier to believe that the universe, or as you're going out in the world and you're talking to new customers and you're asking for sales, right? As you're dealing with the electric company or whatever. Look how this is how old I am. Hello. As you're dealing with these seems forces outside of you, what if you were meeting that in confidence and trust rather than fear, anger, feeling like you have to make yourself known? What would that be like? When you get this, it's going to change every interaction. You are going to feel like the favorite child everywhere you go. People are just going to hand stuff to you. And this is not an empty promise. This is what I have personally experienced, because I've been in that other state. And when I forget about being in that knowing and that trust and that power that I have, when I forget, and yeah, I forget, life gets really hard. It gets a little sticky, get a little tight, a little constriction. Suddenly, everybody's like, no. But when I flip the script and I start meeting the world from that state of being, it becomes a super friendly world. Good morning, Miss Jody. Good morning, Miss Emily. I'm so happy you joined us today. So now we've already done some deep emotional clearing. We opened up our brain. We've already kind of primed the pump to be open to receive information, to go, wow, I wonder how many ways. Expanded that potential already. I wonder how many ways I can receive it. We already opened up your internal receptors to go, I'm ready to catch the cash now. I don't know how many ways. What direction is it coming from? I only know I'm ready. I'm nimble. I'm quick. I'm going to receive it. And then we've connected to that deeper part of you. Good morning, Miss Shameen. That deeper part of you that's asking for the cash, but saying, I want that cash because I have a need. And it's kind of got a little victim mentality thing. It's wanting that cash to rescue you, rather than I want to create cash because that's what I do. And so you've already met yourself as a creator, as a loving creator, and invited that part of you that's asking to the table to co-create with you. We did a lot there, and I think you're ready to receive now. I think you're ready. All right. So now go back, think about that amount of cash that you're commanding for. And I do need to take a little sip of money. Yeah, I'm going to drink my money over here. A little sip of coffee. And so think about that amount of money. Hey, that amount might have doubled or tripled. It might have gotten smaller or stayed exactly the same. But think about that amount of money you're commanding for now, and just notice how you're thinking about it. Does it already feel different, or is it the same? Do you feel more relaxed and confident coming into this space to command? What are you noticing? And it's really important to be aware of your feeling state, your thinking state. Yeah, keep breathing. There we go. All right, so now we've got our command, and this is for the specific amount of money. I don't know how I now have X amount of money. And you might say, I now have X amount of money in my bank account or wherever you want to see it. I don't know how I have a big check. I don't know how I have my credit card debt's immediately released and I have a ton more money, ton more credit to play with, whatever it looks like for you. I don't know how I instate your command. I only know I do now and I am fulfilled. And I'm going to do some additional commands for you on these different conditions that we started opening ourselves up to. Okay, great, because we want to get that a lock on that. All right, so here's the 6 steps of the one command. Hey, if this has been valuable so far, if you've enjoyed this, hey, do me a favor, give me a little thumbs up. Yeah, or you can put a message in the comment. Is this resonating with you? Jody, you mentioned that there was a particular feeling that came up when you asked, why do you want that money? And it gave you this answer. I wonder what shifted there for you. I would love to see your comments. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to go. I know you're excited. Me too. So let's just kind of shake out a little bit. Close your eyes, and I invite you to just ground and feel your connection to the earth. And picture, visualize, or imagine that you're like a tree and you have long roots going down, down, down into the earth, grounding you, nurturing you. And now I'm going to invite you to become aware of that earth energy starting to come up, up, up into your body to support you. Bringing that energy up into your feet, into your knees, into your hips. Just become aware of it. Now, and invite you to bring your attention to your heart as you're aligning to your purpose. And your purpose is what the money that you're commanding for. So if that money that you were commanding for were a consciousness, and like I'm aligning to you and the master in you, and in this space there's love between us, I want to invite you in this moment of alignment to become aware of the consciousness of money aligning to you. Greeting the master in you. I want to just invite you to become aware of this space in between and let there only be love. There we go. Now, with your eyes closed, I want to invite you to picture, visualize, or imagine that there is a pole of light that's coming right down through the top of your head. And it's aligned to you and it's coming down. It's running down 2 channels on either side of your spine. And it's going right down into the center of the earth. And this pole of light is wrapping itself around what Edgar Cayce called the giant iron crystal at the center of the earth. And just be aware of this spiritual life force energy aligning to your own life force energy and to the earth creative life force energy. With your eyes closed, very softly, just first lift your chin up ever so slightly and roll your eyes up and picture, visualize, or imagine that you are traveling up a pole of light. And the higher you go, the faster you go. And soon you find yourself surrounded by the velvety black void of space at the outer edge of the universe. In the distance, you may see a teeny pinprick of light. Head towards that. Soon you're breaking through the darkness into the light of pure, open potential. Eyes up. First, we're going to make the statement for your particular command. I don't know how I, and state your command. I only know I do now, and I am fulfilled. And now just let your eyes relax. And I don't know how I am opening myself to many ways to receive money, cash money. I don't know how. I absolutely know and trust that I can make money by my command because I am a money making machine. I don't know how. I have an incredible capacity to receive money, blessings in many, many forms and shapes. I only know that the way is made clear to me now, and my actions align to that knowing. And I am fulfilled. And I don't know how I have supernatural trust and supernatural faith and have this incredible capacity of wisdom deep within me to absolutely know that whatever I ask for, whatever I command for, the universe will lovingly respond to me. I only know that in the space between knowing and not knowing, there is love. That in this space between knowing and not knowing, all of my wants and needs are beautifully, lovingly, abundantly met. And I don't know how. I see evidence in every level of my experience in my day-to-day life, in my own life and in other people's lives, at how willing the universe acting through human beings are able to respond. I don't know how to know that. I don't know how to see that in my experience or in the world outside of me. I only know I can see that the universe is absolutely on the job now. And I am fulfilled. And we're just going to let all that go. We're going to let that expand out to an idea even greater that serves more good in its fulfillment. And I want to invite you to just come back down into your body in this field of gratitude and appreciation. And just in your mind's eye, just your eyes are relaxed. I want to invite you to how it is that you sense things. Maybe you see it, you feel it, you hear it, or you just know it. But just now, open your perception to seeing that money, that answer, that affirmation arriving. Yes, the money's here. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a check? Yes. Oh, yes. Here's a check. What? I didn't see that check before. Where did that check come from? Is a check came in the mail? Did I just get notice that there's a wire transfer? Yes. Did money just appear in my bank account? Yes. Did I get a bonus? Yes, a refund. Where did this refund come from? I don't even remember having that account. How many ways is money coming into you? New clients? Are you ready for new clients? Absolutely, come this way, Mr. and Mrs. Client. Y'all just come right on in, sit right down. Let's get to it. A better career? I don't know how many ways money is going to come to you, and I don't know how many ways you're expanding your capacity to receive it. I only know I'm witnessing with you and you an incredible capacity to receive, enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And start actively, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as that starts to come in, and we're just going to allow that whatever old state of being, whatever belief, whatever limiting beliefs that was hiding out in your neurology, whatever was in your family system or in your past, or whatever you were holding that impacted you to believe that it was going to be hard, that you weren't worthy, that you had to keep proving, and that the answer is probably going to be no, but please just keep asking. Just unwind all that crap. That is not yours. That's not your story. That's not the truth anymore. You're in a whole new paradigm, a whole new you, a whole new mind. So now we're just going to let all of that start to unwind, 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 release, release, release. And this is unwinding all the way down to the DNA. Your master DNA strand is unwinding, unwinding, unwinding. And as these new ideas start to come in and take hold, everything starts to rewind and integrate, integrate, integrate. Now, just for a moment, just before you open your eyes, take a moment to reflect. Do an internal check-in. You've done something incredibly powerful today. You're moving mountains. The whole universe is aligning itself to you. You're meeting the world in a whole new way. So think about that amount of money that you were commanding for. And you think of it, look back on the session. When you think about what it is you command for, what you want or need, what do you know now that you didn't know before? What feels possible now? Be sure and keep a journal, make notes, because we can forget. We're kind of still in a dream-like state right now. We're coming out of a hypnagogic trance. And so that's why I provide the worksheets, so that you can keep notes, but also that you can set a clear intention, write your commands, and every day give blessings and reflect back on what happened, and then put your mind to work on whatever solution you need at night. So keep that journal. What do we say? What do we say? Hey, the 7th step is inspired action. Be ready for that idea or that inspiration or opportunity, and you just go for it. Was this fun today? I had so much fun with you, and thank you for being patient, and thank you for forgiving my shouting because I get so excited. But I love doing this with you. If you love it too, if you love doing these, please be sure and let me know, because sometimes people go, oh yeah, I've been watching that, but they don't let me know. And because like I said, I want to create the best content for you. I want to bring to you what you need, and I want to be able to be there to celebrate with you too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And so until next time, this is Catherine Perry, the Big Vision Coach, and I witness your mastery. Bye bye.